What's up, guys? This is the THATHAN and back-to-back uploads. Wow, who would have ever guessed? And also, let's just get right straight into the news. Keemstar reference, I'm sorry. Either way, so this is the Air Max Pulse. I hope you like it. This is the shoe for 2023 Air Max. The shoe for 2000, you know what I mean. This is the Air Max for 2023. It's releasing on Air Max Day, the 26th of March. So just over a bit of a month now. And it'll be ours. So let's just jump into the main first feature of this shoe. As you can see, it's got an Air Max 270 air unit. Now, what do you think of the Air Max 270 air unit? Well, I have no idea personally, because I'm kind of sneakerhead, and to wear Air Max 270 is the equivalent of using unbranded Lego as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I like the look of the 270, but I've never personally got myself a 270. But I've heard that the 270s are fairly comfortable, and also 270s are very popular. So I can imagine, because it's got a 270 air unit, this one will probably be very popular too. Now, this isn't any old Air Max 270 air unit. No, this one's different. This one's got a point-loaded system. Now, you may be asking, what is a point system feature? Well, it's a brand new type of Air Max cushioning. Now, apparently, it's better for weight distribution. So when you stand on the floor, the air won't just rush to the back of the shoe, leaving you with no actual air cushioning, because all the air's at the back of the shoe, avoiding your foot. So apparently it's better weight distribution. Will this make a difference to your foot, or is this a load of bollocks? I have no idea. I think this is going to be like the equivalent of the Air Tuned Max in like the late 90s. Like, the Air Max Plus has tuned air technology. And this is not a video for Air Max Pluses, but basically, tuned air, it's got less air volume at the back of the shoe. So when you step down, it's more cushiony, but it's got more air at the front of the shoe. So therefore, when you take off, you got more resistance. And I can imagine it being like that. So it's better weight distribution. Basically, I'm looking at it like a tuned air, but for like 270s and like different types of Air Maxes, if you get me. So I'm hoping the shoe will be really comfy. Now let's look into the shoe a bit more, let alone the Air Max 270 air unit, which I'm super excited for. I've always loved 270s, but I've never wanted to be a cliche boring person. I've got to have something interesting. Don't even have the hype beast, it just can't be that boring. If you get me. So yeah, it's just like unbranded Lego. That's the best way to describe 270s at the moment. It's the equivalent of wearing a Dunk Panda. So now if we go to the top of the shoe, it's got a standard mesh. The mesh looks very beautiful, and I really like that mesh. I think it will help the shoe breathe. And obviously, if you look at the front of the midsole, it's got more of 270 vibes. The bottom of the shoe basically looks like a 270, but it's got a nice layer of like plastic and like clearness at the middle part of the shoe. And I think that's going to be great. It's going to be pretty easy to clean. This shoe does not look like it'll get... I can imagine the upper could be a bit hard to clean if it's like stains. But overall, I think this shoe should be fairly easy to clean. Just put some like sneaker protection on. Just don't like jump in the mud. And then, yeah, don't be a Peppa Pig and you'll be fine. So yeah, this is the Air Max 270. Sorry, not 270. Why did I say 270? I hope I haven't been saying that throughout the video. This is the Air Max Pulse. Yeah, so the Air Max Pulse is beautiful, coming out on the 26th of March. And now there's 3 shoes coming out in Air Max Day. You got the Air Max Pulse, which is this one, the new Air Max of 2023, which has a very 2000s retro vibe, but also a modern vibe, which I absolutely love. I love the 2000 vibes. The Air Max 360 is one of my favorite like looking shoes. I would love to get my hands on those sort of shoes. So it's got a very cool like vibe to it. I love the 2000s look as well as the modern look to it. And then next up, you got the Air Max 1 Big Bubble, which is basically an OG like pre-release of the Air Max 1 from 1986, but it's been re-released with a bigger bubble sort of thing. So that shoe, that one I feel like is a bit more limited, and I feel like the Air Max Pulse will be like more of a general release, because there are confirmed to be more colorways, but there's no confirmed colorways of any more Air Max 1 Big Bubbles. So if you had to get one shoe out of Air Max Day, it'll be the Air Max 1 slides, obviously. But if you don't want to go for the slides, I think you should go for the Air Max 1 Big Bubbles, because I feel like once that releases, you won't be able to get your hands on it, so you have to buy it from a resale if you want it, like, I don't know, at the end of the year for Christmas. You're better off getting the Air Max 1 Big Bubble now before it sells out. But the Air Max Pulse, there will be new colorways, and it will really release. I believe that you can get this. So I think this one will be a very common shoe. So if you don't get it in the first month, if you don't get the specific colorway because it sells out, which I doubt it will, they probably have supplied this to the max. Probably got the kids working that hard. So I can imagine this one will be more of a general release. So both of the Air Maxes for Air Max Days are beautiful. The Air Max one Big Bubble was great. I think that one's a bit more limited, so I recommend that one. But however, the Air Max Pulse looks so good, and I'm really excited to try out this point system. What's it called? Point loaded system. Oh, my bad. I can't wait to try out the point loaded system air unit. I wonder if it will be like a TN sort of vibe, but for a 270. So yeah, I am absolutely in love with this shoe. And this is the THATHAN. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and also I'm planning to do vlogs for traveling, so definitely subscribe. Bye.